Who is Maud Dixon by Alexandra Andrews, and this is published by Tinder Press, and it's a novel that will appeal to people who like Patricia Highsmith and a little bit of mystery in their reading, and it's set in New York State and in Morocco. It certainly is a good question, who is Maud Dixon, because she is an author, and I guess we know this from Elena Ferrante, who keeps herself kind of hidden. Nobody really knows who she is apart from maybe 1-2 people. So we have the story of Florence Darrow, who goes in as an assistant, works in the publishing industry, has had to fight for where she has got to in her life. She's still quite young, and she starts to sort of have a relationship with her superior in the publishing house. She then knows it's kind of like maybe a one-night stand, but you know, he's in it for what he can get. And then she kind of stalks his wife, so you know there is something slightly off-key about her. There is no surprise that she gets fired. There's a restraining order, but she soon finds new work, and she finds it as becoming an assistant to Helen Wilcox. Now, Helen Wilcox has this secret because she, in fact, is Maud Dixon. Maud Dixon has written one book. It's been a huge bestseller. You know, it's interesting events, etc., etc. But Florence is not just there to be her assistant. She takes over calls, and she becomes very, very familiar with Helen's life. At the drop of a hat, they are off to Morocco. Helen wants to do some research and wants to take her assistant with her. So they arrive in Marrakesh, spend a night there, and then they pick up a car. I imagine driving there, and they head to fictional Semat, which is a coastal town. And they settle in there, and then things go really, really peculiar and weird. And so the last third of the book is actually pulling apart what has happened, because there is one incident and all of a sudden things have changed. And yeah, it is riveting. I found it a very, very readable book, enjoyed it, and I particularly like the bits set in Morocco because I felt I was there. I've been to Marrakesh, and you could just sort of feel that sense of the city, you know, the heat and the smells, and sometimes the unpleasantness as well. And then it's off to Semat, which is by the sea, and again, slightly different vibes there, but the author captures it really well. So if you are looking for a twisty-turny kind of mystery book, then I think, and look at the cover, I just love the cover of this one, Who is Maud Dixon by Alexandra Andrews, is an interesting one to pick up.